What's up guys, welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how we can use modules in Python. So I've made a video about how we can import modules, and in the beginning of this playlist, and for the people who haven't accessed the playlist, the link is in the description. So in the beginning of the playlist I had talked about how we can import modules in Python and how we can download them using pip. But basically I hadn't explained how we can use modules and their functions. So I'm quickly going to make a new Python file, and I'll name this Python file as using modules. And guys, it is really important for a Python programmer or any programmer to know how to use modules in his or her program, because guys, modules are basically a bunch of functions which are created by professional programmers, which help you and assesses you to make your code smaller. And also that, for example, if you want a function that plays music in the background, then the function will be so big and it will waste so much of your time. So for that purpose we have modules, for example pi audio, and such kinds of modules that play music for you in your Python file. And it really helps you to make your code shorter, and it becomes an easy task for you. So I'm quickly going to import a module, and I've talked about how we can import modules in Python. So I've chosen random module for today's video. Now guys, random module is an inbuilt module in Python, and you won't have to download it externally because it comes with the Python that we have installed. And random module is something which helps you to generate random integers. Then it helps you to pick out random items from a list, and I'll talk about some of its functions. But guys, if you want to look at the random module, and if you are in PyCharm ID, you can hover on the random keyword, and after that click on control. So as you can see, after that I'm going to click on random, and I'm inside the random.py file. Now guys, don't change anything in this random file right here, because the PyCharm ID will give you an warning as well that this is not a project file and you cannot change it. But as you can see guys, there is a list right here. There are try and except statements, and after that there are some classes and we'll learn about this. Then there are some functions right here, and we are going to use these functions, but right now we are just going to close this file and not do anything with the random.py file. So after this guys, I'm going to talk about how we can get an random integer from a range. So we have a function known as randint function in the random module. So I'm going to make a variable right here, and I'm going to write random module, and after that I'm going to write random dot. And as you can see right here guys, there are so many functions given by the random function right here. One is random, then uniform, and we need randint. So I'm going to click on that, and right here it is asking me for two numbers. So the first number will be the minimum range and the third number will be the maximum range. So if I want a number from 0 to 10, just a random number, I'm going to write 0 comma 10, and after that I'm going to print the random number variable. So after that I'm going to run this program right here, and as you can see it has printed 6. So if I rerun it again, it has printed 0, and after that if I rerun it, it has printed 10. So if you rerun it again and again, the program will give you random numbers. So that's basically what the randint function does. It just takes out random integers from the range that you have provided. And I'm going to comment this out, and I'm going to talk about another function, because I hope that you guys understood the randint function, and I'll test it a bit. So if I write 1 instead of the 10 right here, and if I run it again, as you can see it has given me 1, and if I rerun it, it will give me 0. So it basically picks out random numbers, and I hope that you guys understood the randint function. After that I'm going to comment this out, and I will write rand is equal to random dot random. Now there is a random function inside the random module as well, and what this random function does is that it takes out numbers between 0 and 1. Now when I say numbers guys, I don't mean integers. Now integers are 0, 1, 2, 3, but numbers can be in decimal form, they can be irrational, they contain the real numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, everything. So if I print rand right here, and if I run this program right here, as you can see it is giving me 0.6328, and if I rerun it again, it will give me 0.884, then it will give me 0.1007, and just like that it will give me numbers between 0 and 1, just random numbers. And if you want the numbers to be between 0 and 100, you can multiply the random function with 100. So if I rerun this program right here, as you can see, it will give me 41.722. Then if I rerun it, if it will give me 86.4, and just like that it will give me random numbers between 0 and 100 because I've basically multiplied it by 100. So there's this function known as the random function, then randin function, and these are some basic functions which can help you become a good programmer. And if you are working on some other Python project, and if you want to use these kinds of functions, you can definitely do it. So it is a really good practice. And guys, you don't need to actually remember these functions, that what is inside this module, and how we can use modules. You can go on to Google, you can search on the docs that how we can use these modules, and you can get the functions from there and their uses. So I'm going to write a function known as the choice function. Now guys, this function right here, it is used by many Python programmers in many fields because this function is used a lot. So I'm going to make a list right here, and I'm going to write some cartoon channels in India. So there's CN, and after that we have got Pogo, then we have got a cartoon channel named Hangama, and this is not a cartoon channel, but this is a coding channel, a very cheap channel, Code with Ansh, which does not get any views. So I've written Code with Ansh right here, and after that I'm going to make a variable and name it as choice, and I'll write random. I'll use the random function, and after that I'm going to use choice. So the choice function right here, it is asking me for a sequence, and I've made a list right here, so I'm going to add list as the sequence, and after that I'm going to print choice. If I run this program right here, as you can see, it has printed Cartoon Network. If I rerun it again, it has printed Hangama. If I rerun it again, it has printed Pogo. So basically, the choice function right here, it picks up random items from the sequence, and first it chose CN, then it chose Hangama, then it chose Pogo. I don't know why hasn't it chosen my channel right here, but I'll rerun it, and it isn't. Yeah, as you can see right here, it has picked up my channel. So I hope that you guys understood the choice function as well, and this is a really important function. And if you want to look at the function, you can press on control on the keyboard, and if you're in PyCharm ID, you'll get this option of clicking on it. And as you can see right here guys, you can go on to random.py and you can look at the functions about how they work and where are they located. And after that guys, we'll go to Google Chrome, and after that I'm going to search random module in Python. And after that, as you can see right here, we have got the docs of the random module. So I'm going to click on that, and these are the official documentation. So you'll get every function right here inside the random module. As you can see guys, we have got the seed function, then we have got get state, then rand bytes that generates random bytes, and after that we have got rand range, that is it stops at some point. Then we have learned about the randin function, we have looked about it in today's video. And after that we have got so many functions right here. And guys, it's not that you only have to learn from me, you can go on to the website and you can look it for yourself as well, because in this playlist I'm aiming on teaching you everything that's inside the Python, and I'm trying my best in order to teach you everything, so from basics to advanced level. But if I miss something that you want in your project, for example, there's a Pi audio kind of module and we are going to use it, but I won't be able to tell every function of the Pi audio module. And the Pi audio module is basically used to play audios in Python file. And if you want to use other functions of it, you can go to its docs and you can write Pi audio docs. And after that, as you can see right here, there's the official documentation of Pi audio. So you can scroll down and you can look at some of its functions given. And the official documentation of Python, it actually expects something from you, that is that you have learned Python a lot. So you just have to read the first sentence, and you can go onto the website and search for W3R schools as well. So the website that they provide the best explanation for a function. That is, they provide a very short explanation and easy to read for beginners as well. So these are some of the functions given in the random module, and I'll go back to my PyCharm ID. And after that, if I write import, for example, if I want to import a module, so I'll go to Google Chrome, and after that I'll write fun modules in Python, and after that I'll go on to the first site, that is Geeks for Geeks. And as you can see right here, guys, there is Piper clip. So I'm going to copy this, and I'll go to my PyCharm ID right here, and if I write this, that is Piper clip, and as you can see, guys, it's an inbuilt module. So I'm searching for a module that's not inbuilt and is not installed in my laptop. So there's this install module, the emoji module, and if I write emoji right here, as you can see, the PyCharm ID is giving me a red line showing that this module is not here. And the emoji module, basically it gives me a thumbs up emoji, and then there is a snake in my boot emoji. So we can use the encode function for that, and it basically does that stuff. So you guys, you can search for fun modules in Python. That means some modules based on, playing audio and video in Python. Then there is some modules based on machine learning, and I'm not trying to push you into modules, but I'm just trying to let you explore it by yourself, because that's what Python is all about. If you don't explore it yourself, you're not going to learn anything. So I hope that you guys explore it yourself. And if I want to download this emoji module right here, I'm going to open my terminal in my PyCharm ID right here by clicking right here at the bottom, and after that I'm going to write pip install and then the module name, that is emoji. So as you can see, guys, pip will install emoji in my Python, and as you can see, it is downloading emoji. It is showing from where it is downloading as well, and after that it has installed emoji. So if I write in import emoji again, as you can see, the emoji module has downloaded. So I hope that you guys understood today's video. And guys, there's a task for you today, that you have to search on Google for two modules and comment down uses of two functions from the from each module. So you basically have to comment down the uses of two functions from each module. So you have to search two modules in on Google, and whether it be PyAudio or anything, I just want four functions from you, two from each module. And I hope that you guys do this task. And if you guys haven't accessed my Python for Absolute Beginners playlist, the link is in the description. And I hope that you comment down. I'm waiting for your comments. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you're safe, and I'll see you next time.